Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading for my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and let's hang out. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective. Channel some messages for you guys from spirit for your highest and greatest good. And yeah, let's tap in. Let's see. I'm already in a way distracted because as soon as I got home from work, they were like, have a seat, you're gonna do a reading, and I'm over here like, okay. Immediately I've had this song by Carrie Underwood called Blown Away. It just keeps like, the chorus just keeps repeating in my head. So there's something about like a storm coming, there's something coming in to shift. And I feel like the past few readings that I've done, there's something about a level up, a shift. There's something that's going to be changing significantly for you, collective. And the tarot deck that they wanted me to use is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And it's so interesting because they're showing me the Eight of Wands in this deck. And the Eight of Wands is a witch that's trying to be in control, right? But there's a tornado, and literally it's almost just like havoc. And in a way it's like, does she have control, or is there some kind of greater force that has control? There's something here to that, you know? Does someone feel like they're in the back seat or they're in the driver's seat? Okay, I don't know. We're about to channel. We're about to figure this out. Let me take a sip of my milk tea and let's just see what we got going on. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. We're gonna start off with this it's the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. I just want to see what messages Spirit has for my beautiful collective. Let's see, messages, my beautiful collective, for the highest and greatest good. Spirit, please and thank you. Let's see. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. Castle. See, that's what I mean. It's like she's over here walking through the ruin, the rubble. There's some kind of significant change where it could feel like everything just fell apart. I'm sorry, you're gonna be hearing a little bell running back and forth. That's the kitty. He's a menace. He knows it. Also, he's getting the morning zoomies because as soon as I get home, he's just like, oh my God, mommy's home. But yeah, it's time for healing, not war. Yeah, this is like someone that's kind of evaluating their life and thinking about ways that they're gonna rebuild or walk away, start over. We have homeward too. I feel like home is very important for someone right now, whether or not they feel like they're at home, where they're at currently. It says take yourself out on a date. I definitely feel like there's a lot of self-care that needs to happen, maybe solo time, reflection. Someone could be in their kind of like hermit energy, just kind of isolating from other people and really recognizing like, you know what, these people really have my back and these people don't. There's some kind of awareness that's coming up for the collective right now. Yeah, mural, be your own priority first. And also with the mural, it's like, how are you rewriting your story at this point in time? How are you going to change things up for yourself? She's drawing a castle in the sky, basically. It's interesting too, because these two, I love how this card on the bottom of the deck says spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to use your voice. I also feel like too, me and my bestie had a conversation the other day about this of like, I think I need to move planets. That's literally what we said, and I was just like, that makes a lot of sense, right? Look at this. It's in ruins. This almost looks like it's on fire, or it's like, for whatever reason, there's smoke. This could be too someone that maybe you lost your home in a fire. Hopefully not, because good. goodness. But there's some kind of rebuilding. There's some kind of change, shift. Maybe there's a castle in the sky that you had that wasn't quite working out the way that you wanted it to, and it came crumbling down, and it's kind of like, okay, it's time for me to regroup. It's time to really ground myself. What is it that I want to do at this point in time? What feels like home to me? I feel like the door of opportunity is open for you, right? It's a matter of, will you step through it? You know, this is like someone reflecting, like looking out to it, being like, okay, I see that opportunity, but it's like, will you step and take that action? It's interesting too, because I had just posted up in my stories about this as well, of like, I know, I'm like touching my head because it almost feels like it's a headache. You know, for someone, this is like a headache of like, oh, why do I have to deal with this? Why do I have to go through this right now? But I feel like it's important. Whatever's happening right now is important for you to slow down, to address this, to really like figure this out. I feel like for some of you, it's really speaking your truth. You could be feeling like you're blocked from communicating, from really standing up for yourself or speaking up for yourself or others. But I remember seeing a post on, oh God, what was it about? It was about like you being the spell. And a lot of times the spell is you actually moving in silence. You actually taking action, inspired action, or really listening to your higher self, really listening to who you are. And it's not about like, oh, let me light this candle. Oh, let me do that. No, it's like by you taking action, that is the spell. You're manifesting by taking action. There's something about that. And it's interesting too, because normally for readings, I'm very much like high energy, super like like talking, but they really want me to slow down with this reading. And I feel like it's important for you, collective, to slow down with yourself, to be with yourself. Okay, so let's see what else, Spirit. We're gonna look at the sign of the times. It's funny, I went to go pick up the whole deck to move it, and it says dragons, slay them all. This shows to me too, like, this could be like spiritual warfare, right? This could be, there's many things that you're battling at this point in time, and there could, like, you could be feeling lonely at this point in time. You could be feeling like, damn, why me? Like, look at her. She's over here brave as fuck, about to step up to all these dragons. She's either gonna tame them or she's gonna slay them. And the thing is like, look, she got one leg that's working, one leg that's like, okay, we had to make do. We got a new leg. What's good? It's something like that. Like, don't count yourself out. You're the one that's necessary to slay all these dragons. Okay? So there could be a message that you have to share with the world. There could be some kind of inspired action that you're supposed to take that is going to help in a significant way. Okay, let's see. But Spirit's specifically saying like, no, collective, like, it's you. It's you. Like, we don't want nobody else. It's you. And some of you are like, give it to somebody else. Like, I don't want it. I don't want it. Like, God, my battles have been significant. Like, give it to somebody else. And they're just like, but you're so perfect for the job. Like, that's what it is. I feel like some of you are like, ugh, do I do this? Do I not do this? Yeah, Spirit wants you to have fun with this. As crazy as it is to be like, oh my God, I'm going to be stepping up to these dragons all by myself and I'm going to be slaying them, right? Maybe some of you are coming back home from slaying the enemies, right? And you're just like, oh, I need time to heal. I need time to regroup. Some of you really need fun. I feel like there's a split here for a collective that's like going through significant kind of spiritual warfare at this time, or feeling really heavy. Your energy's really heavy. You're needing to ground yourself, regroup, rest, retreat. And for some of you, it's like you're ready. You're like, I'm going to go get them. So put yourself where you see fit, right? If you feel like I need to slow down, I need time for healing, I don't have time to be fucking battling shit out. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Spirit wants you to have more fun. There's something about this. We have anchor stability. It's like coming back home to yourself. You need that. As much as you need to go out and explore and go have fun and spend time with other people, it's like you recharge the most when you're by yourself. You recharge the most when you're really like not avoiding your feelings. Woo! Are we calling the collective out, Spirit? Because that one just came. Some of you are really avoiding feeling things right now. Really avoiding, you know, you're either overworking, you could be, you know, turning to bad habits, smoking or drinking or whatever, just to be like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Or like you're making yourself busy by being around other people instead of like being in silence. What are you so afraid of in the silence? Because then you really have to see yourself. We have the mirror, reflection. And it's so funny too, because I love the disco ball. It's like, some of you, you need to move, you need to dance. You're like, they're basically saying like, stop having to stick up your ass, like get up, dance, do something. Like you need to move your body. I feel like some of you are very like, robotic stiff. Like there's something to that, like putting your body in motion. A lot of times they say like we carry trauma in our hips, we carry trauma in, you know, our body in certain places. And I feel like there's something about that for you, collective, that you're needing to really tap into that. You're needing to move. And I love it too, because both my cats are over here fighting, and I'm like, maybe you're in an argument or a battle, a legal battle, something going on that it's just like, what the fuck? Like you're like, I need a break. I need a break. Some of you, that's what it is. Yeah, you need joy. You need more fun in your life. Some of you need to turn back to the things that you loved as a child. Some of you need to go back to the things that really sparked that joy, that made you feel fulfilled, that made you feel like you could do this all day. Whether it's like, I could read a book all day. I could be outside in my garden all day. I could be at the beach all day. I could go out dancing all night. Like, there's something to that. There's something to that, that you need that experience, right? We have resilience here. And again, Spirit's just like, there's something about you that where other people may have folded, you haven't. And in fact, you're still thriving. And in ways that maybe you don't feel like you're thriving, right? But there's significant changes that are happening right now. We have the butterfly with the metamorphosis. Yeah. Through it all, you're changing. And in a positive way, in a very positive way. I feel like there's something significant that you had to go through that could have been really negative for you. Felt like you were being attacked. And it was just like, and it's not just like, oh, you know, it's like multiple things at once. It's like something going on at work, something going on with if you have children, with your kids in school or whatever, and something going on with your partner, or something going on with relationships not working out, drama. Like there's something here with that you've had to deal with multiple different like avenues and streams of attacks, kind of a thing, that you're just like, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired too. I feel that because it's really mentally draining to live in the world that we live in right now, especially when you feel like collectively we feel the hurt and pain that other people can feel, right? I feel like some of you too, especially if you have gifts, right? Like psychic gifts or mediumistic kind of gifts. Some of you could be getting visits in your dreams. You could be getting like, I don't know, just like signs of like spirits being around you, or feeling like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? It's a level up, right? So I feel like for some of you, there's gifts that are coming in that you're just like, oh my God, here we go. I'm just getting used to this. I'm just getting used to where I'm at right now. What do you mean we're leveling up? We're getting something more. I feel like there's something to that, like you're opening up. Because like I said, the doorway is open. There could be like a portal, or someone opened something up within them that's opening up their third eye, that's opening up their consciousness, their awakening. Okay, let's see. It's like you're waking up to the people around you. Who's really having your back? Who's jealous? Who's really for you? Who's not for you? Like, I feel like you're really recognizing like, oh, coworkers are just coworkers. We're just gonna leave them in that category. Or this is an acquaintance. This is a best friend. This is a good partner. This is someone I need to get rid of from my life. You know what I mean? Like, close the door, close the chapter on certain people, certain things, certain habits. Yeah, they're bringing up the tree ancestry. I feel like this is talking about generational curses too, right? Like, if in your lineage, right, they were like, this could be too someone that's had a really difficult like childhood, right? You could have been witness to horrible things, right? And not all terrible, but you could have been witness to really bad things, like bad relationships or violence or whatever. And Spirit's just like, but you're not turning into those kinds of people. Where people may have expected you to be a certain way, you're not becoming that way, right? Like, if alcoholism runs in your family, you're not turning to that to cope. You're not turning to that like everybody else in your family did. There's something to that you're different. Like, you're building your own branch on this tree. I also get too that collective, you guys could be the outcasts. You guys could be the black sheep. You guys could be the ones that are misunderstood. You guys could be the ones that maybe you've people pleased a lot in the past because you wanted to fit in. You wanted people to love you and respect you and understand you. You wanted unconditional love. And I feel like collective, maybe in the past, you've had to deal with a lot of conditional love. You had to deal with trying to prove yourself to people, or trying to make other people proud, or there's something to that. This is deep. This is deeper than just like surface level. You know what I mean? Like, you can look out to a lake, but you can't see how deep it goes or what's in the lake. And that's what it is. They're I can't even speak right now. That's how they're representing you, collective. Like, yeah. And I feel like a lot of this is what you're working towards, peace, harmony, by you choosing differently, by you choosing yourself. You're bringing this peace, this harmony, this joy, this fun. You're really seeing yourself for who you are. Maybe you've never like told yourself, I'm proud of you. Maybe you've always been very like critical of yourself, or really harsh, and it's always the next level, like pushing yourself, motivating yourself, because you're trying to prove you're not like other people. You're not like what people have dictated. Oh, you're going to be like this person, you're going to be like that. Oh, you're going to be a nobody. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to, I feel like you feel like you have to prove to the world, like, I am here, and Spirit's just like, you're enough as is. Like, we want you as is. You've never had to prove yourself. I feel like you're a child of the divine. Spirit has always loved you unconditionally. And I feel like this is hard in this kind of world and this kind of climate, to feel like you're accepted, or you're seen, you're validated. Okay. This is deep. This is like, I feel like, excuse me. I feel like, collective, for a lot of you, on the outside, you're very cool, calm, and collected, but on the inside, if someone asked you, hey, are you okay? Hey, do you want to meet up for a cup of coffee, a cup of tea? Like, and just really asked you and was waiting for your reply and genuinely cared, you would melt. You would like, like, that's how I feel. Like, oh goodness, collective, hard exterior but mushy gushy on the inside. Let's see, what else? Yeah, enlightenment. Like I said, some of you are waking up to your own gifts, to your own talents, to really seeing like you can live life differently. You don't have to follow the path and the direction that other people have started. You can make your own pathway. And I feel like, yes, you are divinely protected. And also, see, caution. That's what it is. It's like you're at a crossroads, or you're at this pinnacle point in your life of like, I can go this way or I can go that way, or you can make your own decisions, right? Spirit's saying, stay focused in on what it is that you want. Got the bullseye here. I get too, because they're showing me like different marks. I feel like too, collective, if you've had certain mistakes or failures, right? Like say you're playing a game of darts and you cannot hit bullseye, and for whatever reason you're like, I hit the damn wall, I almost hit somebody. Like you're hitting on the exterior. Yeah, because you had to have a few failures underneath your belt for you to really recognize, like, is this really what you want? Is this the path that you want to go on? Or is there something better? Or is there something different? Like, I feel like Spirit's trying to open your eyes for you not to settle, that you deserve more. And I feel like they're saying, stay focused on, keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on what it is that you truly want. That's why you need to go within. That's why you need this time of calm and peace, because you need to really reflect on yourself and your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. We only have so much time here, collective, you know? I feel like so many people kind of disregard it, right? The years roll by, things go so quickly, right? But we don't recognize, like, we're just a blip in time. We're just a moment in time. And it's like, what are you going to do with the time that you have here? Because we never know when we're going to go. You know what I mean? We never know. It could happen in 30 minutes. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 20 years from now. Who knows? Who knows, right? But it's like, what are you going to do? Who are you going to be? What kind of person are you going to be? Oh, hello. Hi, baby. What kind of person are you going to be when you pass away? Like, what are people going to say about you? It's so funny because I saw a video on Instagram and I sent it to one of my friends, and it was this lady working at a funeral, and one of the other ladies was trying to stop her, and I was like, I'll be damned. If someone wants to twerk at my funeral, fucking do it. Like, it better be a party. It better be lit. None of that sad bullshit crying for me. Thank you very much. It better be lit. Oh my god, yes. I fucking can't. Like, can we talk about these cards that just popped out right now? Talking about fucking funerals and mortality and stuff like that. Death and the Fool. Something ends, something starts new. I feel like, collective, you're reflecting on this. This could have been too, you've had someone pass away that was really close to you, and it's kind of just like, you're still in grief, you're still in mourning. It's just like, how do I let this go? How do I move on? How do I, how do I live without you? I want to know. Yeah, it's like, how do you start over? Oh, goodness. And like I said, while one door closes, another one opens. A lot of times, this is really my theory on it. We just go to another space, another time, another plane. Like, people that still have unfinished business, they kind of stay on Earth. But I feel like we still shift, we still adjust, we still move on to the next level, right? To the next chapter. When we die, when we pass away, it's like, what are you going to do with the time that you have left on Earth? And it's okay to have many deaths in this lifetime. Okay to restart over and over as many times as you need, and I feel like you need to give yourself permission to do so. Okay, yeah, Page of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna have some kind of inspiration. Something's calling to you. Something is calling to you, like deep in your heart and your soul, your body. You feel it. You're like, I need to do this, but I'm scared. It's like, can I do this? Should I do this? What the fuck are we doing? Like, that's what someone's just like contemplating. They could be pacing back and forth in the room like, oh my god, what the fuck? We got the King of Swords though. Very smart, very intelligent, you know. Sometimes could be very cold. because I got that like stony face, stoic, like don't give a fuck about nothing. But genuinely, it's this hard exterior that's really saved your ass a lot of times, right? But I get a new start, brand new contract, brand new beginning with this Page of Pentacles. You have pages here, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. There's some kind of spark, there's some kind of inspired action. I also get two things going in your favor. If there's some kind of contract that you're going to sign, some kind of lease, some kind of mortgage, something new coming your way, it's going to go in your favor. They're saying read the fine print, right? This could be we're selling this home, we're buying something new, we're moving somewhere else, right? This could be, all right, well, we lost this job, or we're quitting this job and we're starting somewhere new, starting something else. We're not doing a 9-to-5, we're starting our own business. It's fucking scary. All these shifts, all these changes, they're fucking scary, right? Or even like if someone's about to have a baby, right? It's like the time of no longer having a child or being child free to then, oh my God, we have a baby. Big significant change. Or going from 1 child to 2, 3, whatever. Like, there's something here about significant change that's happening for you, collective. However this fits in your life, there's a new beginning here for you. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't you worry. We've got your back. Like, whatever you decide is the direction that you need to be going in. And I feel like that scares the shit out of some of you, because you're like, am I making the right choice? Am I going in the right direction? Like, is this right for me? See, and that's what's kind of blocking you, that fear. And it's funny too, because Spirit is here with you. You've got this intuition of like, I can do it. I've done this a million times. I've practiced. I've thrown this damn knife, the dart, whatever. I've done this over and over and over again until you've realized your mistakes and you're like, okay, well now we're dead set. We're focused. You're focused. Can you do it blindfold? Can you do it blindfolded? I feel like Spirit's just like, just breathe. Just trust that you can do it, because you can. And I feel like some of you are so hesitant to make this decision when it's like, Spirit's like, hello, you're going to be successful. For some of you, okay, I'm going to say it like this. Some of you do not want to be in the spotlight. You would like to be more like a ghostwriter, right? Like if you're meant to be writing novels upon novels upon novels, some of you don't want that spotlight of being like, this is the author. Because maybe what you have to say, a lot of other people may not like. And that could be like, oh, do I want to be the controversial one? I mean, some people will claim that all day, every day, right? A lot of people want to be famous, right? They want to go viral. They want to be on social media. They want this, that. Do you know what the controversies that come up? Because people look into you and whatever the fuck happens, like, it's like that. I get this hesitancy of like, ugh, but what if I'm successful? But then what? But then, like, now I have all this going on, you know? But there's this new beginning, this new pathway that's meant for you, collective. It's meant for you. This inspiration, this knowledge, it's meant for you. It's coming up for you. Maybe some of you are truly manifesting. I get in a very, very creative way too, because we have paint, we have writing, we have, like, you could be scripting this right now. You could have been, you know, some of you could be painting your castles in the sky, right? The things that you want in life. You could be an artist. You could be like, I'm painting this, or I'm creating my music, or I am lighting a candle for this. There's something to this where, collective, you're doing physically something that's creative, that inspires you, that is so natural to you. It's like a fish in water. It's like you're meant to be doing this. That's how they're saying it to me, and I'm like, oh my God, collective, if you could just see. If you could only see the way she loves me, then maybe you would understand. I don't know why that song just came up in my head. The 90s are calling. Hello. Maybe some of you don't really see yourselves clearly, right? The way that the divine source, spirit, God, however, whatever you believe in, like, maybe you just don't see how they love you. Maybe you don't see, maybe you need that. You need that kind of reality check about how other people see you. And for the people that are very critical, that's more of like an internal thing, right? Like, people are going to talk about your weight. People are going to talk about, oh my God, the pores. Oh my God, they're breaking out. Oh my God, this, that, and the other thing. In a world where everyone wants to be the same, be your fucking self. Be your fucking self, right? I will say it like this, because you are going to be very abundant, the 9 of Pentacles here, just by being yourself, right? And I get to that you're in your own lane, because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Slow and steady, easy does it, right? Like, you don't have to rush. You're in nobody else's time. It's in God's time. It's in your own time, right? Some of these things can't be rushed, right? Some of these things cannot be rushed. You can't be rushed. Art can't be rushed. It just has to happen organically. Yeah, it just has to happen organically, guys. And I get that it's just you trusting yourself, you really like listening. I think we have an emergency. I think we have an emergency. Which is Paramore. Y'all, it's like someone's doing CPR on you, right? It's like you're taking breath. It's like you're breathing. Oh my God, if we could fucking we could fucking get it together and speak. I'm sorry guys, I'm tired. But it's like you're breathing life into something new. I also get to, if it's like a baby being born, this is like that. It's like when the baby comes out, right? And everyone's in the room waiting, holding their own breath, because they're waiting to hear that baby cry. They're waiting for that baby to welcome to the world. Like, it's like that. It's like you're breathing life into something. Something new. Something new is coming. And I also see a lot of celebrating. A lot of celebrations, a lot of fun, a lot of community. Like, witches, y'all are getting your coven together. Like, y'all are coming together. You're finding your people. You're being celebrated for who you are. People are watching you. People have eyes on you. Some of you don't like that. Some of you were like, mind your business. Like, ooh, I want to be in the cup, whatever. Like, Spirit's just like, you're going to be seen. You're going to be heard. There's something about that. You're meant to be in the spotlight. Why? Because it's too long. It's been too long. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Got the Magician here. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. Yeah, whether you like it or not. And I feel like, too, with you manifesting and making better decisions for yourself, right? Cutting people out. The people that you cut out are very disturbed. They're very disturbed. They're so fucking bothered. They've got their panties in a twist. And I don't know why Spirit's just like, come closer. We're going to whisper this, right? Because they're so fucking bothered that you're gone. They're so fucking bothered that you walked away, and now they're here wrapped up in their own bullshit and their gossip. You've walked away from situations that were not worthy of you. And I heard in my head, my kings and queens, however you identify, they were not worthy of you. It was just drama. It was regret. It was like, you know what? You're washing your hands from shit places, people that don't fucking serve you. And you know what? They're going to be watching. They're going to be watching your successes. Why? Because we got the 3 of Cups here. They're going to be watching your successes. They're going to be watching you celebrate. You're going to be celebrated, if that makes sense. People are going to celebrate you. It's so interesting. The other day, I was at work. I'm a 911 dispatcher for City of Orlando, and it was funny because there was a certain address that I was putting in. We had a call, and I was looking around it. There was a little park, and it had a lady's name on it. And I look this park up. I'm like, what do you have to do to get a park named after you? And it was someone who was so dedicated, and I believe it's Lizzie Rogers Park or something like that. She was so dedicated to her community, to have a park established for her community, so kids had a safe place to go play and go after school, and instead of having to cross a really busy road to get to another park that was nearby. But she was very involved in her community, and they ended up naming a park after her, and I was like, get your flowers, queen. I was like, that's so beautiful. I love that. I love that. Why? Because we need more dominant people in the community that tries to bring the community together, that is that glue, that speaks up for other people, right? That puts themselves out there, that isn't afraid to look a certain type of way, that is persistent, right? There's something about that collective. You're meant to take some kind of limelight in being persistent in helping others, teaching others. There's something like that. There's something like that here. All right, let's jump into oracle decks. We're gonna jump into the C'est La Vie and the Midnight Hour oracle deck. I have these two mixed up. You already know the deal. This is from Saltwater Heals Tarot. She's here on YouTube and on Instagram. I love her. I love her. I've followed her for years. And I love supporting other creators. These decks are beautiful. So let's see what messages we need to know for our beautiful collective, for their highest and greatest good. Look, we got feather, freedom, strength, divinity, and against, maybe you've had a lot of shit against you, right? Where you felt like you were trapped. You felt like, I gotta break free. Yeah. Again, they're talking about your resilience. Like where people thought they could break you down, where people thought they could own you, right? You've broken free. Spirit has your back. They've always had your back. And you've had the strength to tell people no, cut people off, say that you're better than something, move on from drama. Like there's something to that. Yeah, we've got fortune. Fortune favors the bold, right? How bold are you right now? Yeah, we've got answered prayers, church, faith, sanctuary, worship. I will say with these two cards, right? Some of you are regaining some sort of faith. Maybe some of you are really angry with God, angry with, you know, whatever higher power you believe in. Maybe you've tried to reject them, cast them away, be like, I've been through so much shit. Like maybe there was a point in time where you were really angry and you pushed them away. It's interesting too, because Spirit is saying they've always believed in you. They've always been there for you. They've always walked with you, even in your anger, even in your grieving, even, you know, even when we're showing our ass, right? Like they still love us. They still love us. Oh my God, with the fucking strength. With the strength. They're like, where do you get it? Yeah. It says, don't force it, let it flow. And if it flows in another direction, let it be. Yeah, it's like what's not meant for you is literally just gonna drift away. And what's for you is gonna stay. What's for you is going to be solid. It's gonna anchor. You have fortune coming your way. There's something that's owed to you. Maybe someone tried to steal something from you, whether your energy, your time, your ideas, your creativity, your identity, right? Someone tried to steal something from you, but Spirit's just like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Some of you could be getting signs and synchronicities. I'm telling you, candle. Hope, guidance, clarity. They're showing me, it's so funny because I say her name in Italian because I'm pretty sure she was an Italian saint. Santa Chiara, Saint Claire, Santa Clara. Some of you need to light a candle for her because she's the one with the lantern. She's the one that helps you see. Like see, not like see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see with your third eye. Yeah, some of you were really feeling depleted at this point in time and feeling a little bit lost. And I feel like the redirection that you're hoping for, the guidance that you're hoping to receive, you will find that in meditation and prayer. and regaining your faith. Yeah, let go and just be. Let go and just be. You also have go with the flow. Yeah, it's like the path of least resistance. Yeah, we have gratitude and emotions, feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, some of you really feel overwhelmed right now, and there's this shift that needs to happen. It's like from light to dark, or dark to light, really. There's this shift that needs to happen within, of feeling that gratitude. I feel like some of you are very self-critical. Some of you have dealt with a lot of people that were very critical or harmful in your life, and that's where it's like, okay, I need to release this, because holding on to this resentment, holding on to this is like expecting an apology from someone that does not feel bad. You know, you're gonna be waiting for a real long time for someone to take accountability where they don't feel like they've done anything wrong. Yeah, and just like that, they made my mind blank. They're like, move on to the next deck. I was like, damn, I thought there was further with that one. But yeah, for some of you, it's really letting go, really being able to release that, and not, that's why they did that. It's because some of you really ruminate. It's over and over and over in your head of like, they did this. This is how I was backstabbed. This is how I was hurt. And it's not that spirit wants you to do a like woe is me pity party. It's just they want you to be able to move out of that vibration, that energy, that sadness, that anger, those resentments, right? Because I feel like in a way you block yourself. You're not able to see things clearly. You're not able to really trust your intuition, because you're like, am I making the right choice moving forward? Slow down with yourself. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do some closing messages from these oracle decks. And you know what time it is, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below if this really resonates for you, collective. And of course, if you want to book your own personal reading, you're more than welcome to. My website is down below in the description. We got some big dick energy. Okay, there's a level up, guys. I'm telling you, fucking leveling up. What are you leveling up from? They're saying, wake up. Sage your space. Generational curse breaker. Did we not say this ahead of time? You are breaking. Oh my God. With the sage. That heavy smoke in the home. Oh my God. Remember those two? Oh God, do I have those cards? The home that looked like it was smoking and stuff. That's what I was like, I hope it's not a house fire. And I'm over here like, what if you're just saging your space? What if you're just, you know, maybe that's what they're saying. But yeah, this is a wake up for you. It's like someone being like, wake up, stop feeling like you can't take control, take action, right? You're waking up to the ways that you've been giving your power away to other people. All right, let's see. Yeah, we had a whole slew of cards that came out. Yeah, that's what it is. For some of you, this could have been a romantic relationship, or someone that you really trusted, someone that, you know, whether this was a friendship, whether this was a, because they're saying platonic or romantic. I feel like some of you could have been giving over giving, right? It says give a little, get a little. It's important for you to recognize what's being reciprocated. It has to be like a coming and going, right? If I'm pouring into you, you have to pour back into me. That's that cycle that needs to happen. Some of you need to cut ties when you feel like, oh my God, my energy is being drained, constantly drained. It's constantly me, 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 me for these other people. Some of you are like, I'm done with that shit. Yeah, you need to stay more hydrated. Some of you really need to really check in with yourself. You're not checking in with yourself. You're not checking in with your body, what it is that you need. You need hella sleep. You need more water. You need healthier foods. Like, yeah, some of you really could have been dealing with people that were lying. You could have been dealing with a really toxic, you know, relationship, love story. Yeah. On a wing and a prayer. Maybe some people too, the people that have harmed you, they're watching like this. They're like, oh my God, can I get another chance? And it's like, please, the issues that you have that you're not willing to address, you no longer have access in my life because, please, you're not willing to address those issues. And that's what it is. It's like, do you want to keep dealing with people that lie, that stay stuck in the same energy? Like, I feel like there's a big level up collective. And sometimes, with that big, how do you want me to say it? With that big dick energy card, they're putting in my head that interview that Cher had when she said, yeah, Mom, I'm the rich man. Like, I don't need to get a rich man. I'm the rich man. I feel like checkmate. Someone's the grand master here, and it's like, checkmate, bitches. I'm the big dick energy. It's not someone coming into my life. They gotta add to my life. However, I'm the rich man. I'm the big dick energy. I have the audacity to go get what I want. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, please, don't hold yourself back. Don't stop being yourself. Just because what these little petty bitches are saying, like they're ants. They're ants. Who cares? Give them a show. If you're gonna be the villain in someone's story, baby, strike a pose, because they are taking notes. They're gonna villainize you, and then they're gonna be like, oh my God, look it. I knew you had it in you all along, while they're fucking hating. And they're watching. Alright guys, this is your reading. You know what to do, and I'm gonna give you some kisses. You got this. Loving you guys, and yeah, I'll see ya on the next one. Bye.